What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today is a little bit different, but we're going to be playing a Brawl deck, the Bomb-adbil, all around Tom Bombadil. Shout out to Zach for the idea. I don't know if this is exactly what you wanted from the deck, but this is Tom Bombadil. So basically, we're looking to get a bunch of sagas out, get them into their final chapter so that we can then bring out a ton of different sagas from our deck. So we've got plenty, like the Kami War, we've got Roar of Endless Song, There and Back Again, the Cruelty of Gix, the Eldest Reborn. You know how it goes. We have some things that don't 100% match in here, but we're mostly just trying to get out a bunch of these sagas, get them onto the battlefield, and take advantage of getting an indestructible Tom Bombadil and whatever great features come with it. So let's see how we do. Alright, Kyle the Destroyer up first with Bristly Bill. And I wanted to do this deck now, because I know I could have waited, because I'm curious how good a Brawl deck will be after Final Fantasy releases, because they have a ton of different sagas and some really cool sagas, including saga creatures, that I think will make this a very valuable type of deck. So let's go ahead and grab... Well, I kind of want to go grab a blue and white source, but we could get a green. Okay, let's go white-green, and let's get a Surveil. Polluted Delta, perfect. This video might be a little bit long just because, you know, it's Brawl content, and this Brawl deck may take a second to pop off, but I'm here for it, y'all. I'm down to play it. Alright, let's throw down a Verge, and then I think we go ahead and do many journeys here so that we can play another land, and then we can go ahead and insert. We get another untapped source here, but we're going to go green-blue so we can throw out our Llanowar Elves. And I think we're starting to kind of get going here. Opponent's got an Ankle Biter and a Bristly Bill out, which is obviously very good for them. But I think we got a chance. I at least assume we've got a chance here. Okay. That's a great card for them. We need that card, to be honest. I don't even think I put that card in here. Maybe I should have. We're going to let them swing through. Take a little bit of damage. That's fine. We gain the 3 life. We're going to pay 2 so that we can go ahead and... I kind of don't want to do the Eldest Reborn yet. I want to do the Revival of the Ancestors. You know, some new sagas came out with Dragonstorm, but I think we do that and we hold on to the Eldest Reborn and the Heroic Intervention just simply because of the fact that we can use those really later on and make the opponent pick. I feel like they're definitely doing the counter shenanigans, so they're just trying to build up big creatures as big as they possibly can, which again is fine. That Ankle Biter is not going to just be an Ankle Biter for long. It's going to be a full-fledged snake. Python. Ooh, Entity Tracker is really good. Let's go ahead and pump up all of our 1/1s. I was going to say maybe we do it for a Llanowar Elf, but one of them I don't think we do. Alright. So now we can untap some lands if it's ever blocked. I might go Entity Tracker here. We really need a red source more than anything so that we can play out our Fable of the Mirror Breaker. And then we have the Heroic Intervention just held up in case. I mean, not only do we need a red source for the Fable of the Mirror Breaker, we need it for Tom Bombadil also. And that's kind of our biggest focus with this deck is Tom comes out to play and we get a lot of benefits. Right now we haven't gotten a ton of the benefits, but I am glad that we have the Heroic Intervention in hand. It's like having Teferi's Protection. You know, you just always feel better. Okay, there's a Cultivate. So creatures have a lifelink and trample. I think we swing with everything here. Opponent's probably not going to block. They know we probably have some trick up our sleeve, yeah. I would hope that they would block the creature that lets us untap, but you go up to 29. Let's get Cultivate going. Yes, good morning, Umbreon. My cat in the background meowing. I think we go and grab a forest and snow-covered mountain. We'll throw the mountain onto the battlefield, and then forest in hand, and then play the forest so we can hold up the heroic intervention. All right, landfall. Put some counters, put some counters, put some counters. And I think they have enough now to double the counters, right? Are they going to play another land? No. I know they're going to start doubling counters eventually. Okay. Overlord, this is not great for us. Because now every time that attacks, they're going to get to go ahead and trigger that. We still got the intervention. I don't think they swing. Okay, so we can go Bomb-adbil, but I think we wait. I think what we do is we Fable the Mirror Breaker here. Go ahead and create a Goblin token. We Forest. And then I'm going to go I think we go Eldest Reborn, yeah. We're not going to attack. We're going to get to draw off the Entity Tracker here. Time of Ice is nice. Okay, we just hold back. So Time of Ice plus our Weaver of Harmony is going to be pretty big. So I think what we do is next turn we probably rush out Tom Bombadil and Weaver of Harmony. Just to kind of give us a little bit of time here so we should then be able to tap down 2 creatures each time. There's the double down on the counters. We just gotta hold out here. They got a lot of big creatures, but we got a lot of creatures and they don't have trample. Opponent's gonna discard a card. We're going to be able to discard a card. Maybe we just get rid of the Valgavoth Slayer? Because it would enter tapped. I mean, it is a hexproof land. I don't think they have anything that's like destroy target land. You know what I mean? So I think we get rid of that. We get a island. Snow-covered island. That's fine. Tom Bombadil. Pleasure to meet you. Now, we can play the Weaver of Harmony. Or we could do Time of Ice. I think we do Weaver of Harmony here. Weaver of Harmony, hold up the Heroic Intervention. We draw a card because it's an enchantment creature. Oh, darn. I was going to say, do we get an additional land this turn? But we don't. Alright, I'm digging what Tom Bombadil was putting down. Hopefully they don't, like, fight him. I know the green decks are all about fighting, so they might just be like, well, fight with my ankle biter and boom, but actually that doesn't matter. It has hexproof and indestructible, right? No, that's just indestructible. Oh, okay. You know, we're going to use the Heroic Intervention now. We need to go search for some more. Excuse me. Bristly Bill. Trigger. We're going to go ahead and double. That's a lot of counters. Whole lot of counters. Okay. Mana drain. We get to put a creature from opponent's graveyard on the battlefield. That's going to trigger Bombadil's effect. Right. Can we copy? Oh, we can't copy Bombadil's. Oh, we might have messed up. You know what? It's fine. I'm going to copy Fable the Mirror Breaker. Will we get 3 triggers of this then? I don't know what's about to happen. Okay, we get History of Benalia. Okay. Destroy target non-land. Let's get rid of the ankle biter. We get a Teferi's Protection off the top. That's good. tap this, sack it. Let's get a Surveil land, look at the top. What's going on? We don't want the River Pyre Verge. I think we go... I'm gonna wait. They've got some big creatures. All it takes is like a Craterhoof Behemoth, if they have that, to like just overrun us like crazy. And who knows what opponent's gonna bring out, right? So we're preparing for the worst, hoping for the best. Bristly Bill pumping them up again. Pumping it up 2 times. Oof, oof, oof. That's a lot of counters. 40 counters. And they're gonna swing. They're gonna get more counters on some more stuff. So I think we just go ahead and throw a block here. Let's throw one of our original 2/2s at it. Boom. So we can hold off now on that. Okay. Mill 3 cards. Create the token. Oh. I think we go Time of Ice. So now we Time of Ice, it enters, we draw a card, but we get to tap a creature. We're going to tap down the Overlord. We're going to tap a green and additional to go ahead and copy the Time of Ice and tap the Bristly Bill. We're good there. Let's go ahead and Besage you. Well, no, let's swing. We get a token from the Goblin. Opponent's gonna block. Do they block? They block the one that lets us untap 3. That's pretty interesting. I don't know. Is Bristly Bill good in Brawl? Like, I thought it was a really good deck, but I'm liking what Bombadil's doing with them. And we have enough mana, we can still go ahead and play the Teferi's Protection next turn. I think what we do is we just go ahead and Besage reaches Skyward here. That'll allow us to go and get some more, you know, basics and mana. Oh, we only have 1. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and throw down the Snow-Covered Forest and pass turn. I think we're good here. I think we win, right? We just win. So they're going to play the Armadillo. No, they're going to Manifest Dread. I thought they were going to destroy an enchantment, but that's okay. Life goes on, so they gain 4 life. That's a crazy card. Do we mana drain that? It's 1 mana, though. It's 1 mana. I don't think it's that big of a deal. What could they have? Flipping it. Oh, Haywire Might. Nice. Okay, so they can definitely get rid of some stuff. We're going to have, what, 3 sagas coming off into the final stage? Okay, put up to 1 target land card. Okay. Let's tap down the 18. Tap this. Oh, God. Copy that. There's so many on the stack, it's like, it had to present them to me. Like, which one would you like? We'll get rid of the Heath. Tom Bombadil triggers. We'll do that. Yeah, I can't even see what we got here. Oh gosh, this is a little bit overwhelming, y'all. We scry 2. We draw. We discarded. Tap a creature. Put up to 1 land. Knights get that much. Okay, cool. All right, we made it through. Let's go ahead and the Creation of Avacyn. Oh, good Omniscience. Opponent's seen enough. They know Tom Bombadil's too powerful. Let's get into the wrap-up. So yeah, this was, again, this deck was the Bomb-adbil. But I like this deck. This was probably one of the most fun Brawl decks I've played. I think that against some of the faster decks it might be bad, but I didn't have that experience. So huge shout out to Zachary again, or Zach, whatever you like to be called. Appreciate your comment, and if you haven't yet, everybody please consider liking and subscribing and commenting. I might play your deck next. But first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Good. Bye.